for thinking this is a meal with red wine, but the glasses actually contain blood.
Cheers, man.
Leah and Arrow aren't your average couple. They're actually real-life vampires living in the sleepy town of Haven Hill, Suffolk.
The taste of the blood depends on the person. Most blood has a sort of coppery, irony taste to it.
It was love at first bite for Leah and longtime vampire Arrow after meeting on a dating website on Valentine's Day.
When I first saw that he was a vampire, very interesting. I was like, okay, didn't know there was actually proper real vampires out there. I've always hoped there was.
After 3 weeks, Smith and Arrow asked Leah to marry him, but the real test of commitment to each other came a week later, when Leah asked Arrow to turn her into a vampire.
He turned me into a vampire. It had to be at 3 a.m. in the morning, the witching hour.
Arrow has always had a taste for blood.
I've always had cravings for blood since the first age I can remember. Anytime someone cut themselves, if they cut their finger, I'd put their finger in my mouth. If they cut their arm, I'd clamp my mouth over it, which obviously they thought was a bit strange.
Now Leah and Arrow drink blood once a week to satisfy their cravings. To supplement their diet, they eat raw steak from their local butchers. And if the steaks aren't enough, the pair also indulge in a glass of pig's blood. And most shockingly of all, they drink each other's blood.
I always feel more energy in my body, almost as if like there's almost like a mild current.
Now the loved up couple are set to get married on the spookiest day of the year, Halloween.
Shall we look at some dresses for the wedding?
Let's go.
Leah is so unsure of how her family will take the news of her unusual lifestyle, she hasn't yet told them.
My parents are actually happy with the relationship I have with Arrow. They don't know that we're both vampires and that Arrow was the one who turned me. They know we're both of the dark gothic nature and they're very happy for us.
I wasn't concerned about anyone having bad thoughts about me turning Leah. The only thing that was of concern to me was what Leah wanted. Said that she had to think about it carefully because it's a whole different change of lifestyle.
But are Leah and Arrow alone in their unique love affair?
There's vampires everywhere. Vampires can be doctors, nurses, solicitors, bank managers, mechanics, someone working in the local supermarket, your friends, your family. We could be anyone.
It was love at first bite for Leah and longtime vampire Arrow after meeting on a dating website on Valentine's Day.
When I first saw that he was a vampire, very interesting. I was like, okay, didn't know there was actually proper real vampires out there. I've always hoped there was.
After 3 weeks, Smith and Arrow asked Leah to marry him, but the real test of commitment to each other came a week later, when Leah asked Arrow to turn her into a vampire.
He